I think we have an Olympic gold medalist on with us at some point.
That's right. Absolutely.
And it all starts right now. CHGO Bears.
It's media night.
All the players talk to the media, and it's a circus.
And now you're here. So
Excited, very excited. We've already got some big guests on tap.
This is the CHGO Bears Podcast for the final time from San Francisco. What a week it has been. We are proudly presented by our friends at Toyota. Actually, we're driven by Toyota today. That's how it's
right.
said. Let's go places. Shout out Toyota and to Bet365, whatever the moment. It's never ordinary. Use the code CHGO365 at sign up. Adam Hoge, Greg Brex, Adam Johns. Rocking and rolling with Colston Loveland coming up in a matter of moments. Do you want me to do my beef with you guys now or later? I'm gonna
Do it now.
do it now.
Okay, so
Mr. Foot Massage.
Well, so last night, we had an amazing dinner. Shout out Allie leading the way. Out in Chinatown, amazing amount of food, just
So
crushed
good.
it. It was delicious. Living the good life. And then afterwards, I looked around. I'm like, who's going to join me for a foot massage? And John stepped up. That was my man. And
Best decision of the trip.
Okay, so and we had a great time. I fell asleep, and I was probably I had a couple, maybe one too many.
You might have been snoring.
I was not in a great spot. I was wondering if I was going to actually make it through the foot massage without needing to go to the bathroom. But it was so I couldn't fully enjoy it, which was sad for me. But we had a lovely time, and then we walked around, came
You
back
can't
here.
go anywhere without exfoliation.
That's right.
That's what this is.
We've been doing a lot of walking, and this was a very well-priced foot massage. It was right next to the restaurant. What else are we going to be doing? You guys went out and did whatever you did.
Yeah.
So John.
Is this going anywhere?
We want.
Yeah, well, it's going to the place where Johns and I had a great time. We walked back here. Johns got us in an Uber on the way home. I was in a full recovery mode, middle of the night,
Oh, here
and then
it
you
comes.
came home, and you came home.
Here it
And,
comes.
and Hogue took his phone. Steven, you were there too.
No, it was Greg's phone.
It was Greg's phone. Somebody had their phone literally right to my face at 2 a.m. as I'm trying to I'm still half in the bag, and it was just not what I needed at the moment. So I would like a formal apology
Nope.
on the show to start the show.
Apologize for nothing.
Yeah.
I think it was only like 11 o'clock at night.
No
Yeah.
way.
We got home
No.
early.
Yeah, no, it was.
They were cooking that pizza at least one.
Yeah, because
Thank you.
Well, then I guess we were drunk.
No, because I was in bed by midnight. 100%.
It was
So
11.
okay. So it was 11.
It was like 11, and
Okay.
we came here to get content. Did we get content in that moment?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we do not
as the
apologize.
responsible guy on the show.
Okay. Half in the bag at 7 o'clock foot massage.
The reason I did
That's what I'm saying.
that.
I'm saying to you, you're the responsible.
I'm the
you're
responsible
The
guy.
reason I
Okay.
did that is because it all comes full circle. We started the week with you crying about the sleeping situation,
Yeah.
and the whole week you were it was
Correct.
you were overreacting. It was fine.
I
All
wasn't.
we-
I was spot on reaction.
But that's
that was
why
exact-
we did it
To
fulfill-
validate my reaction?
Exactly. I didn't want you to end the week being proven wrong,
Oh,
so I
okay.
had to prove you
Okay.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
I could have
Okay.
quietly.
So I actually
listened.
should be thanking you for
Correct.
proving me right. Is
That's what I did.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That was good.
I did have a great
Psychology.
Learned it from him.
I don't think that was an apology.
Yeah, I got a great swig of 7-Up that settled my stomach, and then I woke up 2 hours later, couple Advil. 2 hours later after that, still needed more Advil. 6 o'clock this morning.
Here we are.
He
Yeah,
was
here we are.
watching Kendrick Perkins.
Dude,
Oh,
As
that
he
was the other thing. Your
sleeping.
phone was on.
Yes, it sells-
And it was like constant Kendrick Perkins
I listened.
talking.
That's right. Well, I was
for like 2
The
hours.
soothing sounds of Kendrick
You weren't in there for
Perkins.
2 hours, so he wasn't talking for 2
No,
hours.
but I got home. I looked in there. Your phone was on with Kendrick Perkins. We went upstairs. We hung out. A pizza was made. I came back downstairs. That's when the incident occurred, and you still had Kendrick Perkins on your phone.
I go to bed to the Knuckleheads. Shout out the Knuckleheads. They haven't done a podcast in like a year and a half. But Quinn Richardson and Darius Miles do great work. They're just it's a very peaceful.
That's what you
sound.
go to bed to every night?
That or all the smoke. One of the two. It's very peaceful. It's nice. It's just a nice chill conversation.
Well, we
let's-
learned a lot about Carm in this segment.
Let's get into it because I can already see somebody in the YouTube comment. The show doesn't start until
This
the
is the show.
7-minute mark.
This is the show.
No fun allowed.
Right.
Get to the football talk.
We get that those people are out there, lots of you, and there's other people that like to be entertained once in a
Yes.
while. Now we'll roll every interview that we did, starting with.
Well, and this is going to be our game day men's health difference maker because he proved to be a difference maker down the stretch. Better father, better husband, better man. Go to Game Day Men's Health. Visit GameDayCHGO.com to find locations closest to you. And our Game Day Men's Health difference maker is Colston Loveland,
He made a difference.
Bears tight end, who joined us here in San Francisco. You guys are going to enjoy this conversation. Here's Colston Loveland. We are back here with Colston Loveland joining us on
Yeah.
go.
Let's go,
CHGO on
baby.
behalf of Charmin Soft. Look at this. That is a roll of Charmin.
Yeah,
Big
so
roll
big.
for the big game.
Shout out Charman, man. It's a big role. You need the biggest role for the biggest game coming up, obviously. Any draft or any party you're having, Super Bowl party, this will fulfill your needs for sure.
Well, it's like opposites attract, right? I mean, you're like the toughest dude on the team, and you're bringing ultra soft to the set.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. This has nothing to do with the game just
Right.
being soft on the field. But no, I mean, this is great. I mean, it comes with the stand. I mean, it lasts up to a month for a household of two. So pretty much everything you need right here.
What's this been like for you, man? I mean, it's got to be a whirlwind in the last year from being drafted in the NFL, fulfilling your dreams, and then less than a year later, you're in the playoffs. Now you're here, Super Bowl Radio Row. Like, I mean, what a year for you, man.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's been a blessing, man. Being able to, the Bears take a chance on me and being able to end up having a decent year. Obviously, didn't get where we needed to be, but have a good year. And then, like you said, now to be here, to be around a bunch of people that love football, wouldn't rather be anywhere else. So it's definitely a blessing, and I won't take it for granted.
But
That's for sure.
let's rewind a little bit. What was your first interaction with Ben Johnson in the pre-draft process?
Let's see. I don't think I met with him at the combine, but pro day, him, Poles, the whole staff, they came, and then I had a formal meeting with him. It was a long meeting. It was a tough meeting, getting on the board.
Did he grill you
Oh yeah.
on some of those details?
It was. I walked out of that thinking I killed it too. I'm like, okay, I did a good job here. But I was like, okay, they definitely have some interest. They brought everyone here to pro day. I wasn't doing anything at pro day, just to interview. But I knew. I think there was one thing I was on the board saying, or maybe Coach Johnson asked, he's like, who do you compare your game to or whatever? I said, I think I play a lot like Sam Laporta. He's like, yeah, I agree. All right, we'll see.
Ding.
So how do you think it went from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, where you were basically getting the ball on nearly every down? Like you really became the go-to guy. How, like from your side of it, how do you think you kind of like, hey, look for 84 out there?
Third in Loveland.
Yeah, man. I always, I got family hitting me up early in the year, like, man, you're wide open. What's going on? But for me, it's always been trust the process. It'll come when it comes, and when I get that opportunity, I need to make the most of it. And, the breakout game was against the Bengals.
Yep.
And then just building the trust with the teammates and the coaches. That was my main goal, like build that trust, and just wait for that opportunity and then hop on it, and which I did a decent job of, I'd say, and ended up the year being all right. So
going back to that Bengals game, one of my favorite parts about that play in particular, where you broke it loose, and first of all, what do you remember about catching that pass, and then you basically ran through two defenders, and all of a sudden it was just green grass? But my favorite part was Ben Johnson. He's pretty stoic and calm.
Yeah.
Throughout the games. That was one of the rare times where he got really fired up in celebrating a touchdown.
Yeah. No, that's a good point, because normally the craziest play happens, he's straight faced. It's like, man, you got no emotion.
He was 25 yards downfield.
Oh, yeah,
He was about to be
dapped
down
him
there
up.
in the end zone celebrating.
Serial killer tendencies.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, that's the juice he has, like obviously you don't see it during the game. He's super cool, calm, and collected. But I mean, you see the post-game speeches. You see how passionate he is, just oozing with passion and confidence. That's a guy that we'd all run through a brick wall for, and we all love very much.
How much was it running through your head? All right, I've now turned the corner. I cannot get caught here.
Yeah,
it's like
get in the end
clock.
zone. Yeah. Looking back, we would have had enough time to go down there and spike it. But in my head, I was like, make sure we score. We got a touchdown, a given touchdown right here. Let's take the touchdown. Defense go out there and play for 15 seconds and get a stop. So that was a crazy game.
I was crashing out when that happened.
He was. It was interesting what you said earlier. Like, I'm running free early in the year, but like you weren't the guy that they were looking for. So you actually had like friends and family text you like, dude, you're open, and you were just like, just be patient. It's gonna come.
We got so many ball players, so many studs, so many mouths to feed.
Yeah.
I can't. You can't get upset with Rome's ball and DJ's ball. It's like, as long as we're winning games.
Well, the thing that stood out to me, and even right away, I know it took you a minute to like get into the flow of things, but what stood out to me was your willingness to get into the block game, and not just get into it, but like finish blocks. And honestly, that I did not expect that. Everybody's calling you a Sam Laporta prototype. I wasn't expecting you to be pancaking dudes or like just that physicality. And so,
there you go.
So to me, that was the biggest credit. Like, where did that start for you this year in terms of everybody talking about how tough training camp was, but for you, where did that start for you to like say, all right, passing game, that's where I want to be, but this is how I need to block?
Man, that's like, I don't know where the thing about me not being able to block came from. Because, like, I went to Michigan, obviously, we're blocking in Michigan.
Absolutely.
I did a lot of blocking. But I think, when you're excelling in one part, people like to just assume that you're not, doing it in the other part.
Well, to be clear, I am not a draft analyst. No. So, like, when you were coming this way, like, this dude's speed, I mean, I'm a Big Ten guy. I'm from the Midwest. But, like, it just surprised me just how the physicality was next level, man.
No, I think that's a huge, like, it grew so much with Coach Dre. I mean, he's done it, played, knows exactly what's going on. And then Cole and all those other older dudes, like just seeing how they move, the technique, the footwork, and just, picking their brain about it. Because, we're at a disadvantage. You're blocking 290 guy who's way stronger than you or whatever. So just learning all the little things that'll give us an advantage.
And I noticed, as you started to kind of eat into the snap share a little bit, in some of the 11 personnel, earlier in the season, they would ask Cole to be out on an island against a defensive end sometimes.
Yeah.
As the season went along, they started asking you to do that a little bit too. How did those moments go for you in terms of preparation and how you felt like you did? Because Ben Johnson does ask his tight ends to be in those situations in this offense.
Yeah. I mean, you hit it. Like, the tight end in Coach Johnson's offense is asked to do a lot, and there's times you're like, all right, am I built for this? But that's exactly how you want it. You want to be at the point of attack. You want to be on an island if that's what it takes. I mean, I think, like I said, the biggest thing was just building the trust. I think they did a good job. Coach Johnson, the coaches have getting me right and knowing what I could handle when, and not putting too much on my plate or putting more. So I think they did a good job of that. And
So I don't want to make you uncomfortable, but when we told people you were coming in here today, I had about, 8 women be like, oh my God, Colston Loveland's coming in. So are you aware of the impact that you're having on?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Are you seeing these Instagram reels that are showing up on like, I'm a Bears fan, so I get Bears Instagram reels, but some of these don't feel like Bears Instagram reels. Like, I'm seeing these girls go to games that are just going for you, not for Bears games.
It's out of control, man. It's out of control.
Good for you.
You ain't gonna find it, right?
I've been saying my mom ain't too happy about it. I see my mom in the comments like, he's 21. I'm like, come on, Mom.
Well, it was a great year. We appreciate you being here. Big role, big game, Charmin.
Yeah.
And I'll say this much too. Cole's our guy. He's been on our shows for a long time. When you got drafted, it's like, I wonder how it's going to work out between you two. And it sounds like you two have kind of formed a brotherhood. And that's really cool to hear, man.
No, I got nothing but great things to say. And I think he's one of the best tight ends out there too. Like, everything he does is I mean, it's a pro, like his routine, how he handles everything off the field. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely very appreciative to be in that room, especially with Durham. I mean, the whole room, it's full of studs, and we definitely built that bond for sure.
But who's the better golf player? That's what.
Man, I haven't played with any of them, but I'm going to say Cole. I've seen him swing, and he's got a nice stick.
Well, hey, part of the bright future of the Chicago Bears right here, Colston Loveland.
No, I appreciate you guys.
Great
Thanks for
year,
having me
man.
on.
Great year.
Thanks, Colston.
All day.
So that was a lot of fun, and there's some guys you get outside of Hallis Hall, and that you can just see the guard completely come down. I think we saw that with Colston yesterday, just walking around with a roll of toilet paper, shout out Charmin, and talking about how his mom knows that there's a million women that are attracted to him. That was I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I think like Colston's shown some signs throughout the season that I think once he gets more comfortable as a veteran, once he gets closer to being a veteran, I should say, like I think the interviews will be. He'll let his guard down a little bit more.
And he's got friend of the show, Cole Clement,
right,
to lead him right here.
Well,
That's
and
right.
I think the most important thing too is that the health aspect. You know, even talking to him prior to.
I like that you brought it back to football.
Of course. Well, I mean, just to put a bow on it. But, like,
Sure.
to me, you know, the shoulders injury he had coming into his rookie year held him back all summer. Then that puts him behind to start the year. Then, obviously, you're banged up just from the wear and tear of the season. So it's like this offseason is going to be so big for so many reasons. But health's got to be at the forefront
And there's
of that.
some coaches that will tell you, I've heard this for years, that tight end is arguably the most difficult position to learn at the NFL level just because of what it is at the college level now and everything that's expected in the run game and the passing game. But by the end of the season, he was one of the best tight ends in the league.
Right.
If we could probably do a topic on this another day, but if you had to do if you had to rank, who are the top 5 Bears that had their best years this year or made the most strides? Colston is
Absolutely
top 3, if not top 2. I think it's Caleb
I mean, by
and
the end of
Colston.
the year, he was one of the best tight ends in football.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, just think about that. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just happy for him that he gets to play some golf. We were talking about that. That's what's most important to me.
Yeah, we know.
And I haven't played golf since.
Your
like,
shirts just say
October.
golf over everything. Not
Golf
sports.
over everything. I mean, I haven't played golf since October. Now, I shot an 83 the last time I played golf, so I
Okay.
like
There
to
you
have
go.
that.
There it
Get
is.
that in there,
There
Greggy.
it is. All right. Coming up next, it's literally our biggest interview of the week because about 8 different people participated in it. So don't go anywhere. It was a lot of fun. That's coming up next. But first, dear winter, Toyota cannot get enough of you. I guess we're going back to winter, guys.
Absolutely.
In just a few hours. We can do it.
Mind over matter.
Yep. Toyota's got 25 vehicles available with all-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. That's more than any other auto brand. From the versatile RAV4 to the svelte Crown, the sleek Camry all-wheel drive. They got the Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive. All of these cars, you can get through a tough Chicago winter.
Love it.
The rugged Tacoma, the tenacious Tundra, and they got the spacious Grand Highlander with all-wheel drive to keep you and yours safe.
It's important.
Yeah, that's how we kept you guys safe this week.
Thank you so much.
Especially you two.
I didn't feel safe last night.
I felt very safe. If I was in a Toyota, I'd be safe too, but I felt more safe sitting next to John's getting the foot rub. But keep going.
Well, we brought the action this week. You bring the action with your Toyota. We'll bring the traction. Toyota, let's go places.
And shout out to our friends at PrizePicks. This episode is being brought to you by our friends at PrizePicks. Whether you're starting a new routine or making player picks for the first time, trying something new, it can be a little hard, it can be a little challenging. But in life and on PrizePicks, it always feels good. It feels amazing, actually, to be right. Look, 2 to 6 player projections. You want to download the PrizePicks app and do the big game with PrizePicks. And I'm looking at it right now. More or less, that's all you got to do. Cooper Kupp, Johns, more or less 1.5 receptions. More or less. Kupp.
What?
More
For the
or
game,
less.
for
Kupp.
the big game, more or less.
1.5 receptions.
More.
More for Kupp. Drake May, 0.5 passing touchdowns. More or less.
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 Wow.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. We know how to pronounce it. That was an unbelievable clip yesterday. 0.5 rushing, receiving touchdowns. More or less.
More.
That's all you got to do. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. There you go. Great way to watch the big game. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code CHGO. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CHGO to get $50 in lineup after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
All right. Our guy, Barstool Big Cat. We caught up with him a little bit earlier.
Very
this
gracious
morning.
with his time.
He was very gracious, and we had a lot of fun.
All of Radio Row interview.
Yeah, basically at the same time.
Just knock it all out.
Yeah.
You know?
Here it is. Barstool Big Cat here on CHGO Bears. All right, we got Big Cat with us here on Radio. I'm going to start with this.
Yeah.
We just talked to Kirk Cousins, and I made sure he knew that he ruined our lives with that Hail Mary.
Yes, the Badgers. Yes. I'll say this, Kirk Cousins, I've probably had an up and down relationship with him, but we're on a good spot right now, and it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm trying to join a golf club that he's a member at in New Buffalo, Michigan. So I have to suck up to him.
And I ruined his life because I had to drop the 85 Bears on Portnoy. It's all I had.
I was sitting at dinner, me, Eddie, Dave, and he was just like, you guys are so stupid. I had a guy come up to me and bring up the 85 Bears like I'd be scared. And I was like, I actually thought in my head, I was like, Dave, you made this up. There's no way this happened. And I pulled up Twitter, and it's Braggs being like, yeah, 85 Bears. Like, come on, dude.
It's the only Super Bowl.
I know,
It wasn't a Bears flex. It was a Patriots
listen,
rip. It's the only Super Bowl they got smoked in.
These weeks, you just got to let Dave talk and just, half listen and walk away.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. Have we had a bunch of Bears on?
Yeah.
Can I say something? I'm not a brag, but I did meet Colston Loveland last night. I think I said I love you to him 17 times in about a minute and a half, but I don't think I blew it. Yeah. But I was like, I love you, man. I love you, man. You're the best, man.
Braggs brought up all the interview reels of him, or the Instagram reels.
We told him
he's good looking he is. Yeah.
I was just saying I love him for everything. I was like, I love you. I was like, remember that play against the Bengals? I was so sick. And he was like, all right, dude, this is enough.
Yeah, he's fully aware of the effect he has on women, but now he knows.
Yeah, men too.
Well.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely.
Do you crush Loveland more than you crush Caleb? I mean, if you had to go crush
no,
him,
Caleb is, Caleb I crushed so hard. So hard. But Loveland's up there. I mean, it's insane that we got that guy, and it's so funny that there was the first month and a half where Colts fans were all just being like, oh, Bears did it again. They screwed up.
He was saying it.
You were?
Well, no. I was just big
no.
Tyler. No, this always gets taken out of context. You can love two guys. I did like Tyler. I like Tyler Warren more than Loveland coming out.
We thought they got the pick wrong. We absolutely thought.
I was the Loveland guy.
Three weeks that we thought it was wrong.
I was the Loveland guy.
We did, but then they didn't.
Yeah, Loveland had no one thrown to him in Michigan.
Yeah. Well, now he's good. And it's
and he's 5 years younger than him.
How much did you enjoy the Packers?
He's switching the subject.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. No,
go ahead. Let's switch
I was wrong. Loveland's great.
That's fine.
I'll
Hoge will have all this.
You just gotta say it was a bit. That's all you gotta do.
It was a bit.
It was a bit. He was doing a bit.
Yeah, you're the king of this.
Yeah, he was doing a bit.
I need advice from you.
Listen, he was actually testing everyone's ball knowledge, and you failed if you fell for it.
Yeah.
Okay. He was actually challenging Colston Loveland to be great.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's why
Colston Loveland wouldn't be where he is at today without you.
Without my
yes.
That's right. That's 100%.
You're gonna ask about the Packers.
How much did you love
so
not only the wins, but just the
how
way
much the
Packers melted, not only the team but the fans too.
This idea that Ben Johnson saying, I don't know if you can swear on this, but when he said fuck the Packers, the idea that this is now an affront to sports and how could you ever do that? It's like, dude, what are we talking about? This is what rivalry is about. The fact that Ben Johnson doubled down on it and then all of them flipping out and being like, oh, look at the Bears. It's really just a case of they spent so many years kicking us, never thinking that we'd get up off the ground. And then the minute we get up off the ground, they're like, oh, we don't want to do this anymore. This is bullshit. Classless. Anytime you say classless, you've lost.
Well, I know
it was great.
I know you're always in the studio doing the reaction shit, watching it reaction-wise, but I saw the bug. You got the bug of going to the game.
Yeah, I've been doing it for long enough now where it was the same with the Cubs run where I was like, you know what, I'm just going to start going to the games. So Eddie and I were at the Packers-Bears game and then the Rams one. I thought when the Cole Kmet touchdown happened, I was like, we're just going to win the Super Bowl with just miracles. The entire, like, this is just going to be what it is now. But yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
You take us behind the scenes. One thing I love about you amongst your many levels here, the interview questions, you ask stuff that in a way.
Yeah.
So explain how you got to be comfortable doing what you do that way.
I think it's just being like a general ball buster, but also just, letting people know that, like, I'm going to make fun of myself more than I make fun of you. So, like, if you can go along with that, everything will work out. And having fun, like, never being mean-spirited about things. But, yeah, it's fun being able to, like, we had Draymond Green on this week, and I asked him, like, what is your favorite pair of nuts that you've kicked? And he was just like, Steven Adams, next question, like, easy. But, yeah, no, it's fun because it's, like, that's a challenge to me is, like, you don't want to just be doing the same interview that everyone's doing over and over.
Was there a point where that threshold kind of crossed for you? Like early on, like it had to be like, to me, when people go on Howard Stern or people go on your show, they know that that's what they're signing up for. But was there a threshold that you had to cross to get to that point?
Professional advice.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get there.
No, well, it was.
Hoge won't let me.
The very first, we had Kyle Wilcher on, who used to play for Kentucky and Gonzaga right before the Sweet 16, and he said that Adam Morrison had a apocalypse bunker in Washington, and then it became an actual story. And we were like, how did this become a story? Like, people are actually listening to us. And then Adam Morrison came on and was like, dude, I'm not an apocalypse bunker guy. Like, I'm not one of those guys. And we realized, like, oh, people are actually listening to this. And then I think we got to a point after that where people were like, hey, these guys are screwing around. Have fun with it. Because if you don't, then you're going to look like an idiot. And if you can have a little bit of fun with them, it's like a win all around. So do you guys do all your interviews like gangbang style? This is crazy.
We've never had someone at this level. So
this is crazy.
This is actually
I love it.
This is actually going to get uploaded to Pornhub here.
Yeah, right. That's fine.
My question for you is, what is that on your jacket?
What is it? Uh-oh. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's probably some dandruff or something.
That's definitely
no, I didn't. I did not puke last night, so I'm good. What is that?
You know.
I got your back here.
I don't even know what it is.
Let me ask you this:
That might be puke. It could be. I don't know. I did puke on Tuesday. I don't think I was wearing this jacket. I was concussed from our flag football game.
I saw those.
No, I actually concussed. I just was so out of shape that I puked. So that could be it. But I wasn't wearing this, so maybe not.
That was a good call.
Was that where that clip of Dave running came from?
Yes.
That was rough.
Yeah, it was. Well, no, he won, so he's going to take a victory lap. Yeah, but we were doing a flag football tournament, and I had to play. I'm 41, and I was playing defense for like 2 hours straight, and then we finished, and I puked. But again, I think I was wearing something different. But if it's puke, I don't care. What are you going to do? It's puke.
Yeah. Well, it's tough, man.
It's probably most likely food that like dropped from my mouth into right there. But yeah.
If someone had said to you, yo, Big Cat, come 25, 26, whatever year we're in, you'd be in this position at 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20, what would you have said? I
wouldn't believe you. I mean, it's funny because this Super Bowl, specifically like the San Francisco setting, 10 years ago was when Barstool got bought by Chernin Group. So like, it's funny looking back, we were still 6 employees 10 years ago, and like this is right when we hired PFT and all that stuff. It's been crazy. It's been crazy.
You'll appreciate this because we used to work at WGN together. Do you remember when you came in?
Yeah.
And I was trying to tell Todd Manley.
Yeah.
And I was like, we got to do something with him.
Listen,
and then
I remind Mitch Rosen all the time. I sat in his office in like 2015. I was like, hey, I'm willing to do more radio. And he's like, it's not a fit. So Mitch, you screwed up.
He didn't give me a job either, but I don't think he's regretting it.
No, he'll regret it. Dude, you listen, the thing you got going for you is your eyes. I get lost in them every time I see you on Twitter.
That's how I.
His eyes are incredible. That's a fact. His eyes are incredible.
I don't like to compliment him, but
it's true. It's how I manipulated Jenny into marrying me. So
there you go. Yeah. Are you guys going to the Combine?
We'll be there.
Okay. Excited. Yeah.
You gotta do dinner again.
Yes.
Dinner last
yeah, but I told Waddle and Sylvie, because I was just on with them on Wednesday, I will not. They split the check like 10 ways. It was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen in my life. You were doing it because rightfully so. Like you were all getting, you're expensing. Sorry, I can't even speak right now. You're expensing it, but I told Waddle, I'm not letting that happen again. So if I go, I will just pay for it because I can't watch 10 dudes split a chicken. Like watching the waitress like get the news that she's splitting it 10 ways, she was heartbroken.
Sylvie's gonna hate this, but Cap would have just picked it up.
I know.
Yeah, that's true.
He's gonna hate that I said that.
Oh, he actually is gonna hate that you said that. He's gonna hate that you said that. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this: does it feel like just being around here and talking, asking?
We'll be back. We'll be back.
No,
I don't know how long this thing goes for. I feel like I'm getting a little Stockholm syndrome, but that's fine. Do I work for you guys now? No, we're
Last
good.
question. It better be a good one. Don't blow it.
No, I mean we've talked about it all year. Caleb can never do anything right to some people, but like talking
they're such losers. Anyone who says that is such a loser. They don't watch the game. They don't watch the game. I'm actually happy that that Packers game in the playoffs was so perfect because I think he ended with exactly 50% completion percentage. So people who look at the box score are like, he stinks again. It's like, did you watch what he did? This guy's in the interview now too. My big take with Caleb goes. He does the
Zito. You want to get in here
What's
too?
up, Steve? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, he does the hard stuff easy, and now all he has to do is figure out a way to do the easy stuff easy. Like the ceiling we've seen is sky high. As long as he raises the floor next year, we're going to be great.
Right.
That's it.
You can learn the basics.
Right.
That you can't teach what he's got.
But I'm sneaky. This is going to sound like really dumb, and you guys are going to tell me I'm dumb. I'm like sneaky hoping that he always stays at 53% completion percentage just so people can be like, he stinks, and it's like, no, he doesn't. It's not all about better, because the offense that Ben Johnson wants to run. It's you're taking shots. If you throwing little 5-yard dink and dunks at a 65% clip is not as good as throwing for 55%, but you're hitting shot plays, 7-8 shot plays a game.
He's never going to be at 70% completion.
Fine,
and that's
love
okay.
it. Yeah.
I think that's okay.
But people can't give up on their hate
All
for
right,
Caleb.
each of us have 2 more, and then we'll let you go.
Dumb.
But get a free.
KBNR, get in here and ask a question.
I'm really just watching.
I don't have a car here right now, but can I get something validated for this? This is
We
crazy.
got some stickers.
I got some oranges. I'll give you an orange.
Oh, we got plenty of oranges from the Airbnb still. All right, thanks, Big Cat.
You guys are the best. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you, boys. Bring it in here, my guy.
I mean, I am the type of guy that has a hard time just giving praise to everybody in media, but what a rise for Big Cat to where he's at. The guy's unbelievable.
Yeah, I had to.
What did you learn from that, Greg?
Well, it's not about it's what I'm going to learn, and I have his number now, and so I fully intend on texting him every day. All right, what did I do wrong? What did I do right? What do I need to do better? And he's just gonna, mentor me the rest of the way. He doesn't know it yet, but that's what's going to
Only
say,
use
did he-
Bears references starting in 2010?
Yeah. I mean, I let him down. The Portnoy thing was bad. So I got to step up my game.
I didn't think it was that bad.
I thought it was that bad.
I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much that you'll do that, a lot of that.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like the first person. You're the 85 Bears guy. I hate bringing up the 85 Bears. So he's right that how I
What
did
else
that.
what else can you dunk on him for?
Right.
There's nothing. We have no ammo.
Right. So I walked into the Lions den. That's what happens.
Yeah. All right.
I thought it was fair game.
Roma Odunze.
But Big Cat's way cooler than Portnoy anyway,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
wow. Okay.
Shots fired.
Let's go. Roma Odunze, we walked with him for 2 minutes, the greatest 2 minutes in the history of walking with Roma Odunze in Roma Odunze walking history. Does that make sense? We're going to do that next. But first, shout out to our friends at Bet365. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. That's right. New customers, you get $200 in bonus bets. Chris Berman's right over there. Arguable GOAT. Another arguable GOAT right there. Highlight GOAT right there. Go get Berman right now. Get up. Chop.
I think he's about to do an interview, but go ahead and do what you're doing.
Get up and go get Berman. $200. Let me just
Squirrel.
Well, that was it. Breaking news from Bet365. Boomers here. Playoff season is also here. $200 in bonus bets when you bet $5, win or lose. You sign up, use the code CHGO365. You deposit 10, place a bet for $5. $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins or loses. Bonus bets can be used on spreads, on totals, on player props, futures, or more. Whatever the moment, never ordinary at Bet365. You have to be 21 or older. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER. My favorite part, in-app only.
It's a weird favorite part, but that's okay. You're a
Especially
weird person.
how he said it, yeah.
Yeah, you're just a weird person. But, I mean, it's warm here in San Francisco, but unfortunately it's cold back in Chicago. And that's why you always got to make sure your home is up for the heating challenge. And now is the time to schedule your Four Seasons furnace tune-up today. If you're thinking about a whole home generator, Johns, Four Seasons has you covered. To me, a whole home generator is the most clutch thing you can have at your house. You'll be the envy of the whole neighborhood. When the power goes out, it's freezing.
You know who needed a whole home generator? Matt Castle. We
Castle.
were talking to him last night, and he lost his power, and he's like, I should have had a whole home generator. I told him to call Four Seasons.
So it's unfortunate that we were not filming that
Furnaces,
thing.
comfort systems, they have it all. Four Seasons heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric. Your trusted local experts serving Chicagoland for over 50 years. Four Seasons, once again, fourseasonsheatingcooling.com for all their special offers and money-saving coupons. That's fourseasonsheatingcooling.com.
Felt like we talked to the entire Bears roster at some point yesterday.
We got it fit in. I mean, some longer than others, so Rome was, back on the NFL Network stage. We were just trying to slide into the schedule. Sometimes on Radio Row that can be a little tricky. Handlers got to do their job. Sponsors got to do their jobs. Agents got to do their job. Rome's just here doing his thing. Colston's, that's just kind of how it goes. So you get in where you fit in. And Rome was nice enough to give us a quick couple minutes as he walked over from NFL Network to CBS. And so it's always good to talk to him because, it's going to be...
There's a lot of detail. Did you have his whole itinerary? Who did he talk to after CBS?
Well, I just like painting the picture for the people that are back home and to understand the madness that is
it's okay
Radio
it was
Row.
only 2 minutes. It was the best 2 minutes ever.
Let me just paint the picture one more. You stalked him like a dog is what you did. You hunted him. You watched him.
That's the job.
You begged. You pleaded,
That's
and
the
you
job.
got him.
Actually, it wasn't much begging. It was comes off set. Hey,
got
man,
a little bit of
minutes
begging.
and
He's one of the most
yeah.
generous guys with his time in that
Yeah,
locker
he's
room.
good dude.
Well, he is.
Yeah.
But he's also got 10 people that are trying to fend off the Braxes of the world.
We've now spent more time teeing up the interview than the interview actually is. So let's get to it.
The interview's.
I'm going to disappear here. Who wants coffees?
I want coffee.
I don't drink coffee. Don't need it.
You don't drink water
I'm born
either.
ready. Don't drink water. I got
Just
plenty
a
of
lot
water in my
Dr.
body.
Pepper. I've learned that on
Let
the
me tell
strip.
you. Let's get to Rome, but I'll tell you a brag story when we come back. So here's Rome.
All right, we are here on Radio Row with Rome Odunze representing Sharpie all day.
Sharpie all day, SGL, all the good stuff. You know what it is.
I got like 80 signed Bears jerseys, all Sharpied up, so make sure you're getting your Sharpies. But let's get into it, man. Great season, dude. Electrified Chicago. Now that the dust has kind of settled, what's it been like for you to kind of look back on it?
Oh, it's been good. I'm not really one to live in the past. I'm looking forward, to the future, but living in the present. So just, getting perfectly healthy to get going and back into my training regime and, looking forward to that.
How is the body feeling? How quick do you think you can get back to doing what you like to do?
It's going to take me a little bit. Just got to, fully make sure my body's good, with my foot and all the things I was dealing with that. So just taking my time and making sure that's perfect before I get into anything.
I was talking with TJ Hushmanzada a little bit ago. He said he's excited to get to work with you. What do you think is going to be one of the main focal points for you this offseason?
Honestly, everything. I don't know if I focus on anything particular. Definitely want to improve some of the things with the catch point and different areas to do that. Routes, releases, all different things. But TJ does a great job, and I'm excited to work with him and improve on some of those skills.
Ben said after the season, we're going to work on catching the football. Do you take that personally? Or is that, I know he's including everyone, but it's okay, I hear you, coach. I'll take that on. I'll take that challenge on.
Yeah, I always say catching the ball personally, regardless of who he's talking to directly or indirectly, is a big emphasis as a receiver. That's what we're supposed to do, is catch the football. So I'm looking forward to doing that next year.
Well, as I said, Rome, man, you guys electrify the city. We can't wait for next season. I know you want to break here for a little bit. Yeah. You guys earned it, but just want to say on behalf of all of Chicago, we appreciate you guys putting in the work because we know where it's going, man. Yeah. So this year was amazing.
Well, the city deserves it, man. It's been a little while, so I think we got a good thing going. We'll keep it going for y'all as long as y'all bring the juice.
All day.
Appreciate
you,
Thank
bro.
You, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
All right. So
nice job there with Rome Odunze.
It was a good walk and talk. The hero of that one was Emma Alperovich, who's not listening to me right now, even though she's sitting 3 feet away. She did a great job filming that video, walking backwards. Outstanding performance.
She also filmed the Big Cat interview.
She did a great job with that.
A lot of directions and people that she had to pay into. By the way, that interview was Checking It Out, sponsored by Old National Bank. Every play matters, whether it's on the field or in your financial life. The best teams win by delivering excellence at every level. Old National Bank, where relationships and results matter. Member FDIC, as we check things out with Rome Odunze.
Well, so let's ask this question and put you on the spot here, Hoge. Does anybody on the Bears, that's maybe a little too hyperbolic. I just think my point is, checking it out, all of it, year 3 is a big year for Rome to check it up, check it out, check it in. Because this is, get healthy, catch the football. Year 3, it's time for him to really make a big jump, I would say.
But it's weird because I'm not that worried. Like, the only thing I'm worried about is that foot getting better, and which he's got a lot of time between now and when they got to get back on the field to hopefully get back to 100%. But you go back and you watch the tape from the beginning of the season, from training camp, from before he was dealing with that foot injury, he looked like the top 10 pick that he was.
He did.
And I don't know that he's ever going to be ascending to JSN level here, but I wouldn't completely rule it out. He needs to get healthy, and so I'm not that worried about it happening. But I do agree with that. It's got to happen. Like whether it's health or just his overall play. They invested a lot in Rome Odunze and Caleb Williams in the same draft, and they need that pairing to work.
I absolutely think that it's not off the table. He's one of the top wide receivers in football. I mean, you've seen other wide receivers earlier in their career have trouble holding on to the football. Kyle Long, my guy, the best. Oh, my gosh. He's scaring me. What's about to happen to me? He's got a sandwich.
Oh, we got a part 2. This is unbelievable.
Sit down somewhere and eat.
Yeah,
just sit here and eat while we do our show. It's fine.
And so to me, I you saw Jamar Chase early on in his career have to figure out drops and things like that. But the talent is there. When you watch Rome Odunze on tape, he is one of the best in terms of separation. The guy is one of the best off the line of scrimmage, one of the best route runners in the NFL. It shows it in the metrics. It shows it on tape. And so I have no doubt once he's able to get healthy and hopefully stay healthy, that he's going to put together stuff. This is a big offseason for him. TJ Hushmanzada has worked with him in the past, going to continue to work with him. He's going to work with some other Bears. We're going to play that interview next week, and he'll reveal to you guys some of the guys he's working with beyond Rome. But that's a great mentor to look at. And I'll never have doubt in Rome Odunze. I think he's one of the best on the team.
Kyle, let's go Rome Odunze panic meter 1 to 10 that he'll be able to stay healthy and make an impact year 3.
I think the issue is that there's so many options. We're spoiled with so many options in Chicago right now.
That's fair.
And we have a guy that can get it to all those options.
Right.
You talk to Rome Odunze and you're like, that's a good guy. And you see him run routes. To your point, he's fluid in and out of his breaks. God doesn't make people like that very often. And when you get them, you keep them. And you find ways to utilize them, but you got to stay healthy, as I know better than anybody.
You have a dad that people probably remember a little bit, but I don't think he ever went on Twitter screaming about you.
No.
Right. I'm just curious, when you're looking at that, and Dad's advocating for son on Twitter to get the football more.
I could have an answer now, but 15 years from now, when my daughter's playing whatever at wherever, I'm definitely going to be on Twitter. And so it's James, right?
Yeah.
James Odunze?
Yes.
So James Odunze. I guess I know what you're going through.
Yeah. Rome actually handled that really well when that came up.
He was funny. He was funny about it.
Yeah. And he didn't shy away from it.
The first pass came to him the next week. He's like, thanks, Dad. That's
funny.
That's a good
funny.
job. That's an excellent job.
What are you eating?
I got here the Italian combo sandwich from the refrigerator in the hallway because I've got to hit in about 10 minutes. And
that's a big risk right there.
The Australians that had the coffee here all week, they disappeared on Friday.
They were great.
They were great. I
think
appreciate their
got
efforts. But they announced the game yesterday, and then they just left.
Somebody took them out of here.
I'm not going there.
That's a rough.
They were kicking the ball in here. That's why we got to get them out. There's a lot of camera equipment.
It's amazing this man hasn't been kicked out of a radio yet.
It is a miracle they let me in here, but they do.
I seen you going after Portnoy yesterday. How was that?
It didn't go well.
He was like, a wise ass. I'm also a wise ass.
Yeah, but I walked into the Lions Den. It was kind of a trap, and I knew I had to come correct.
You stood your ground.
I did my best, right? I stood up for Caleb, first and foremost.
I have to go and diagram it with the green line theory, where they have couples that it's like, we should do that. So if you're at home.
So Big Cat's mad at me about it because the only thing I really thought was the angle was, are you happy, are you relieved that the Bears aren't here? Because the last time the Bears Patriots played in the Super Bowl,
yes.
46-10. But I'm like, I was 2 months old when the 85 Bears happened, so I don't really like bringing up the 85 Bears that much. I got respect for them, but like,
I just love it when we bring up the 85.
Right,
Yeah, it's the best.
I'm like at the forefront of. He talks about him all the time because he adores him, and I get that. But like, I wish we'd never talk about him again. All due respect.
All due respect.
I'm not going to say that.
I'm just saying, like,
I said all due respect. I could say whatever I want.
Exactly, exactly right. Exactly right. I just, because I'm looking for the Super Bowl that I get to experience. So that's what I walked in with, and then Portnoy just dunking on me for that.
Will you let him eat his sandwich?
He's the one that showed up
I am
here.
not going to open the sandwich because it's going to crinkle and it's going to ruin the audio.
Oh, look at this guy.
That's respect.
And I am so hungry, so I love you guys.
Do you think his line would have been better if he gone like, you lost to the Mark Trestman Bears in a year that like literally never, they won 3 games that year.
By the way, go look at the points per game, yards per game. Go look at that offensive line. There wasn't one guy who missed 1 snap in 2013. There's something to that. And I was just talking to Rich Gannon. It's a real shame that Mark Trestman was in and out of Chicago so quick because I do think that he was brilliant. I do think that we had answers to all the tests, but I don't think that he had the ability to confidently stand in front of a room and talk to men.
Right. It was
like
the wrong
Lance
role.
Briggs and those guys.
Good.
When they famously switched the lockers to
that was good. That was a good one.
I know some players didn't like that. Who were you put next to?
I forget. It's 2013, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, that was like when the offensive linemen weren't together. So you were probably like next to Tim Jennings or something.
Yeah.
I love Tim Jennings.
I finished my career being next to Khalil Mack, and he had like 4 lockers. So I had a very, very high rent neighborhood. I had 1 locker. Khalil had 4, and he said, if you ever have extra stuff, you can put it in this one. And I was like, thanks, Khalil.
Yeah, and that was the old locker room too.
I had 0 maturity level back then. It's grown.
I'm running now. I love you guys.
See you, brother.
Thanks, guys.
Be good.
Hey,
Shout
out to the Bricklayer Union.
He's leaving me hanging.
That's right.
He's leaving me hanging.
Kyle.
I'm gonna
Long.
cry now.
Guys,
all right,
man.
we got a break.
It's me.
I love radio.
Or you go ahead.
I got the first one.
Okay, great.
Yeah, moments like that are why this is great. We got to take a timeout. We'll be right back. We got a lot more coming up on this show. But first, hey, new Chevrolet models are in store at Ray Chevrolet, and it's your chance to shop hot deals all month long during their auto show sales event. That's right, we got the auto show coming up. Stop in today, drive home with 0% financing for 72 months on all new Chevrolet models, or you can check out their selection of over 125 vehicles priced under $20,000. With one of Chicagoland's largest Chevy inventories, you are sure to find the perfect vehicle for you. And as one of the top-selling Chevy dealers in the Midwest, they're able to keep their prices competitive, so you know you'll get a great deal. Plus, Raised Price Promise lets you shop confidently because the price you see is the price that you pay. So go see for yourself. Visit our partner at their convenient location right on Route 12 in Fox Lake. Don't miss out on their auto show sales event going on all month long for 0% financing for 72 months on all new Chevrolet models. Shop Ray Chevrolet in Fox Lake or at raychevrolet.com. They've been serving the community since 1963. Together, let's drive.
Do we have any Huel around here? Because I really could use
let me
get
Steven's
that.
hogging all the Huel right now is what's happening.
No
I need that ready to drink, save you breakfast, post-workout meeting, school drop-off, errands. This would be the strawberry banana. So good. You know what's good about this? 35 grams of protein right here, 27 essential vitamins and minerals. I could really use that. There's no artificial sweeteners, colors, or flavors. I don't want any of those. I love the gluten-free option. I also love that this is under $5 per meal right here, and it's a complete meal. You can literally grab and go. Feel so much better. Under $5, way faster than any meal prep. Fills up. You're feeling good for hours. Thank you to our friends at Huel. Huel. Huel, yes?
Yeah.
Limited time offer. Get Huel today with my exclusive offer. 15% offline with the code BEARS15. BEARS15. And thank you to Huel for partnering and supporting our show. Huel.com. Huel.com. Greg, right there.
I know.
Come on.
Well, let's pay off an interview that we teased a few days ago that we never actually got to. Prince Amukamara. We have that, Steven? Okay, just want to make sure. Yep, we tried to fit this in a show the other day, and then it didn't work. But we love Prince, former Bear.
We do love Prince.
And he's always fun to talk to. He has his own YouTube channel, The Whole Deal. So since we didn't get to it the other day, here is Prince Amukamara.
Got former Bear Prince Amukamara here on Radio Row. The craziness. It's crazy for a Tuesday, honestly.
This is an annual thing now. You know this. We're right here.
As long as the NFL still like approves my credentials and everything, I'm good.
Well, I think you'll be all right. So the 2018 Bears, for a lot of young Bears fans, like I'm 40 now. I finally hit 40. So I've been through some pretty successful years, like Devin Hester years. Like those are the years that I hold most dearest to my heart. But there's a lot of young Bears fans, like for the 2018 season, like that was their 1 year to like experience glory and experience the hype and the intensity that is Chicago when the Bears are good. What was it like for you, obviously, former Bear, and seeing the energy of the city kind of come back for the first time, feels like since 2018?
Yeah, no, it was electric, just like how you described it. With Nagy, Club Dub, everyone always asks like what game or what moment do I remember from that year, and it was like Trubisky's like 5 touchdown. Was it first half against
Tampa Bay?
Against Tampa Bay, yeah.
I was in the stands for that game, and you would have thought the Messiah had shown up. Bears fans have never seen that many touchdowns in one game. It was hilarious.
And so it was an awesome season. Our defense was rolling. Our touchdown dances, it just seemed like a magical season. Obviously, we didn't finish it. And then 8 years later, we get to this season with Caleb and all the guys, and I'm thinking, oh, wow, like, I was drinking the same juice everyone was, like, they're going to finish the job. And I was so excited. And we came up short, but like I've been telling everybody, I feel like the Bears were a couple years ahead of schedule, which is awesome. And I can't wait to see what happens next year.
So one thing he's been wondering, and I ran it by Kevin Byard yesterday. So Club Dub kind of died out, right? Like, and it didn't really work as well after that. Obviously, you got to win to kind of keep that stuff going.
Yes.
But does good, better, best? Do you think like that? Do you think that works? Like, do you think Ben Johnson can carry that over to next year?
100%. I mean, they experienced so much adversity, especially in the beginning of the season, right? I think 0-2. I think a lot of people wrote them off, and for how they battled throughout the whole season, especially coming back late in games and stuff like that. So I think they've experienced a lot of adversity. They're definitely battle tested, and they're going to carry that on next year. Obviously, there's a couple more pieces to the puzzle, and I'm sure guys are going to want to get paid and stuff like that. And so we'll see how that shakes out. But I mean, we have Ben in there, we have Caleb there, and we just have to keep building.
So let's put you on the spot here. Between, if you can only have 2 of the 3 going forward here, let's just say that they can make the money work. Rashawn Wright, Tyreek, Jalen. With who are your top 2 right now?
I still stick with Jalen, and then I have to have Rashawn Wright. Yeah, I mean, he's a Pro Bowler. I did not know how tall he was.
Yeah. He's tall, but very thin.
Very thin, but tall. I did not know how tall he was.
I've made that like early in the season because there's not a ton of DBs that are like towering over me. When
I think the only one is the Seahawks guy,
and I'm
right?
like interviewing him the first time. I'm like, you are like the tallest quarterback I've ever talked to.
He's tall.
He looks like an NBA off guard.
Yes.
More than a football player. Like, he's lanky, and I'm like, dude. But it's interesting that you would pay it. You've seen enough that you would pay him, basically.
Yeah. I mean, he gets the ball, whether it's interception, whether it's forcing a fumble, and I like what I've seen so far.
I mean, it's a great story seeing somebody like that have to bounce around a little bit and then find their place, kind of unexpectedly due to injuries, but seize the moment. I mean,
Exactly.
and then to make it all the way to the Pro Bowl was a pretty incredible year.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they have a couple more decisions with safety. You got Kevin Byard, Jaquan Brisker, also with decisions to make. Even C.J. Gardner-Johnson, I think, is an interesting one.
I like him.
Right, because he plays both safety and corner.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to figure this out for Ryan Poles, Ben Johnson this offseason, Dennis Allen. It's not going to be an easy task.
Yeah, I see CJ as like I mean, I hope he sees this as a compliment, but he's like the Dylan Brooks, the Draymond Green of the NFL, just because he's just feisty and he always has your back. He's the guy you want when you go in the back alley. And Kevin Byard, I mean, he was playing when I was playing, and for him to still get the ball and still be playing at a high level, I hope he comes back too. I hope he's there.
Yeah, CJ had to win me over because when he first got here, I still remembered him from that 2020 when he's doing this to Tariq Cohen.
Yeah.
Tariq's my guy, dude. You ain't doing the little guy to Tariq Cohen. Then he comes over here, and I'm like, all right, it took about 5 games for me to get over it.
So you still got the YouTube channel going strong?
Yes. Where we at? Is this? Yep.
There we go. There it is.
Yeah. We've been getting content. It's been awesome. It's been well received. I was at Pro Bowl yesterday, and so it's fun getting the guys. When I say the guys, the players, just answering questions that's not. I mean, it has all to do with like football and stuff, but it's like in a fun way. So we're asking questions like, "What's your favorite fruit you like to eat at halftime?" Right, and it's all to impact and inspire the kids to lead a healthier lifestyle. So we had like Shadur on there, and at first they're like, because I'll talk to them like this, but then I'm like this, and then they're like, and then they start playing around because I tell them like, hey, I'm gonna be a kid-like character, so get used to it. And so it was fun. We got a lot of great guys. I did the hip thrust with Dak yesterday. Awesome. Yeah, a little hip mobility, so it's been fun.
Well, I saw you chopping it up with Drake May at the end of it.
Yeah. So dude, did you see that? I can't. Sorry, but I can't believe that I was able to.
Well, that's what I respect about you because like you're a former player, right? Yeah. So like this whole nonsense that goes on here at Radio Row, it's a lot of like, hey, please do this, please do that. And you're a former player, like for you to get into this and embrace it and attack it the same way I'm doing, pulling Mike Flory over here for a show. Like I got a lot of respect for that, and it shows like your commitment to what you're trying to do.
It's definitely a grind, and it's tough because it's almost like going up to a girl because like at the dance, right? So I'm going up and I'm like, all right, it's like I don't like playing the football card, but I have to play it because that kind of like gets me in. But I don't want to get shut down because then if you shut me down, it's going to hurt my pride and stuff like that. So depending on who it is, like for example, Jerry Rice, I had to play the football card because I'm in this like outfit. So I said, hey Jerry, I played corner for 10 years. I have a kids show. And then once they hear kids show, it's like, okay, and stuff like that. But if I know you or we have rapport, it's pretty easy. But one thing that I love about it is that when I was a player, I always gave media like, hey, whatever you need, whatever question you want to ask, like I always want to be transparent and authentic. So it's like I kind of expect that from the athlete now and stuff like that. So it's good.
Well, I can definitely vouch for that. You were always generous with your time in the locker room. We always appreciate it.
Well, we're totally for the fruit endeavor. We have like 48 oranges at our.
Yeah, we can donate some oranges by the way if you need to get it to the
kids. At our Airbnb, we went grocery shopping the other day. We have like 22 bananas, 48 oranges. I'm a big orange guy. I'll eat like 3 or 4 oranges a day.
You think now you last 1 or 2 years in New York?
Dude, I was so happy. Let me see if he texts me because I did text him. I mean, I feel like his. Well, if you're saying 1 or 2 years, then that means you're saying I take it as yes. That's how I take it. Yes.
No, he's throwing shots across the bow.
I'm a skeptic.
I was looking at it. Well, you know, his success is directly correlated with Jackson Darts, and so I mean Jackson Dart already showed a lot of promise this year, and but yeah, I'm hoping he becomes a head coach, and I think that's a great job from him. I think a lot of people. I was so surprised he got head coaching looks, but obviously we don't know any offers, but I think people want to see him kind of like get under from the Andy Reid kind of umbrella because I don't know. I think we heard like Andy was calling the players or something like that. But this is going to be a great gig for him, and I'm excited for it.
So final thing for me, a lot of Bears fans obviously looking forward to next year. You talked about them being ahead of schedule. A lot of the naysayers out there point to Bears years of past, 2018, 2010, whatever you want to say, where it was 1 year and then it fell off the next year, respectfully, of course. So I guess my question to you is, what advice or what would you say to if you were in that locker room for the team coming up next year to try to make sure that they do build off of it and it's not just something we look back on as, hey, that 1 year was great?
Yeah. So me and Allen Robinson, former Bear, also we have a podcast. It's called Press Release. But what I always say on there is that if you look at the common theme, most of it when you see coaches getting fired, it's like due to bad or inconsistent quarterback play. And so I feel like as long as we have that with Caleb, meaning like consistent quarterback play, I think the team is going to go as he goes. I mean, all the other piece helps and stuff like that, but I think Caleb is strong enough right now, like mentally, leadership-wise, and just quarterback skill-wise, that he can carry the team on his shoulders. So no matter if, I'm not saying the other pieces don't matter, but I really believe that Caleb is strong enough to like put the game on his back and win it.
Sure. I mean, you see the teams making it every year in the playoffs. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Brock Purdy. You got to have great quarterback play, no question about it.
The guy. Prince Amukamara, you're the guy. We appreciate you.
Thank you. And you guys didn't ask me, but I got Seahawks.
Okay.
What you guys got?
I got them too.
Yeah, I got Seahawks.
I always forget there's a game going on.
I'm still mad the Bears aren't here.
All right. Thank you to Prince Amukamara for joining us. And look what I'm holding here, guys.
Wow.
This is a gold medal from the Paris Olympics.
Am I allowed to hold it? Of course.
That is awesome because this is Ryan Murphy.
Heavy.
Ryan Murphy has 5 of those and nine
my
medals overall, right?
That's wild, man.
You guys
Good
should
for
know
you.
Ryan Murphy. You guys, so I did not plan this, but I didn't know we were talking to you today when I woke up.
No,
but
it's ideal.
I'm representing the Olympics today.
Opening ceremonies.
Opening ceremony. I love the Olympics.
This is
I've
the heaviest
loved watching
thing
your
ever.
swimming career. I'm definitely somebody that tunes in for the Olympics, sees you, and all. Congrats on all the success you've had swimming.
Yeah, thank you. It's a tough sport.
Is it disrespectful to put this thing on? I don't want to be
No,
rude
go for
about
it. Go for it.
I mean, he did it.
Look at that.
Look at this thing.
That looks good.
Yeah, it's nice.
Sorry for cutting you off, but I had to make sure that was okay.
Or like a Stanley Cup thing where
Yeah,
you're like,
you know
you're
what I
not
mean?
allowed to hold it
Yeah.
unless you actually win it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a childhood dream right there. You know, so it's just so much work, so much passion goes into that.
I can't imagine the amount of work that you did to, like, how rewarding is it actually in that moment when they put that thing around your neck? I can't imagine that.
It's
feeling.
awesome. I mean, like there's so many people that help you get to that moment. So you're thinking about that. There's a level of like you're sentimental in that moment. But then it's also just like, hell yeah, you know, like I put in a lot of work for this goal. It turned out well, and that just gives you a lot of confidence.
So Ryan, I hate swimming with a passion. It's like I feel like it's the worst activity
Not
ever.
the sport, just that he can't do it.
No, but I do it. I do it because it's good for the body. I'm getting, you know, I'm aging is the word that I'm looking for. But as a kid, like most people don't orient to getting in the pool. Like, how would you orient? Say like, no more basketball, soccer, football, whatever. I want to swim. How did that happen?
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you, like my parents grew up in Chicago, and I have the same body type as my dad. He never swam. He was football, and now he's pissed. He's like, dang, like I look at you, look at how well you've done in the sport. I have the same body. I probably would have been good, but he was the same way. It's like you're sitting there in a Chicago winter. You don't want to get into a pool. But I ended up moving to Florida at a pretty young age, and so the flip ended up being true. In the summer, the only place you want to be is the pool because it is so hot. And so that's kind of how I started, just in summer league, and it progressed from there.
If you were able to rough estimate, I don't know if you tracked this, but like, how many laps would you do in a year? How many laps do you think you've done in your life?
Man, it's like, we'll do like 40,000 to 50,000 yards in a week, probably swimming 50 weeks a year. So I can backtrack and do the math, but we'd waste 30 seconds here.
That's insane.
I'm fascinated by all this. I'm sorry, I got a lot of questions. If you had to like explain the mental gymnastics that you have to do to work on being a 1/10 of a second faster and getting yourself motivated to do that every day, how would you sort of explain that part of the journey for you?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of look at everything. I mean, because you can find that 10th. Is it fitness? Is it technique? Is it race strategy? Diet, sleep, recovery, balance, all of those things could maybe be the 10th, and so you kind of have to uncover all those stones, and so it's like you end up doing a lot of research, and then you actually have to go execute on those things. So it's tough, but in the Olympic year, the motivation's so high, like it doesn't feel hard. But in those other years, you definitely have some moments where you're dragging a little bit.
Right.
So we got the Winter Olympics. What are your favorite winter sports when you because the winter you're just kind of you're one of us, just observing, right?
Yeah, and like I can't ski, or like I suck at ice skating, so like I'm totally an amateur on the winter side.
But do you see Lindsey Von's going downhill with the torn ACL right now? Like that's amazing.
It would just absolutely obliterate like 99.9% of the population with a torn ACL. It's like that is unbelievable. But those are freak athletes, like insanely good athletes. I love watching the downhill skiing. I think half pipe's really cool. It's just a high level of respect for all of them.
Yeah,
the former world record holder of the 100-meter backstroke. I wish I'd have brought the video of my daughter. She won her backstroke she's 7. Her backstroke competition. I was so proud of her a couple months ago. Like, she's very competitive, but she's just getting into the sport, so I didn't think she was like gonna do well. Like, I didn't know, and she won. I couldn't believe it. It's like I was crying. I was like, but she's not the world record holder. So like, what goes into that? Because like for me, when I did a little competitive swimming when I was real young, I still am a really good swimmer. Like, I love swimming. I'm in the water all the time. And the thing that I didn't like about it was I'm so competitive and I can't see the other people. Like, I had to just focus on, but I'm so driven by what everyone else is doing. Yeah. But when I got in the pool, I couldn't see anybody else. So like, for you to like be the world record holder, I'm just curious from that standpoint of like how your process is, because you don't know what the other guys are doing as you're going through it.
Yeah. I mean, like in any given week, we're probably in the pool 15 to 18 hours, and so I mean, you just get such a good feel for the speed you're going, and then you pretty much like I definitely take my opportunities to look where everyone is at the turns, and then you just take that kind of like split second flash of the competition, and then you use that as like the fuel when you kind of get to the last 15 meters of the race. You're hurting pretty bad, and it's like, I don't know where anyone else is, so like if this comes down to the touch, like I want to make sure I'm absolutely blitzing this. And so, you kind of use the competition or even like phantom competition in your head as a way to kind of push through the pain at the end.
Yeah, I kept popping my head up and then I just fall.
So you mentioned that you were born Chicago suburbs. You didn't live there long, raised in the Jacksonville area. But
are you a Bears fan?
But he's got family. Yeah. He's still got a ton of family in Chicago. So he said the text messages were popping off between the Jaguars and the Bears' success this year.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say Jags number one just because I was living there. But Bears are definitely the second favorite team. So. Yeah, I understand the pain, and this year was awesome. Like watching the fourth down, whatever that was, like the 30-yard scramble backwards in the hail it up. I'm like, that is unbelievable. Yeah. And even the week before, he did the same thing. Yeah. Like rolling to his bad side, just jumps in the air and launches one, just like in the basket. Like Caleb's exciting to watch, I'm excited for both of the teams.
Did you see Trevor Lawrence walking around here?
No, I wish.
He was here yesterday, he's somewhere. He's around somewhere.
Let's find him. We'll put a little tracker on him. I'll hunt him down.
Yeah.
Last one for me. Back to the swimming. Thank you very much. What did you have to cut out of your diet in an Olympic year that was painful?
Probably
what do you eat? Period. Like, are you? It's like 8 chicken breasts a day. What do you do?
It's so healthy. Like. Yeah, I'm making, in the Olympic year, every decision is made with performance in mind, not with taste in mind. So, cut out all the desserts, no alcohol in an Olympic year. So it's intense.
Yeah.
See? You think you can do that, swimmer?
No alcohol.
Yeah, no, I
can't. Mr. Great swimmer that I never knew until 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Is it wrong at 52 to be jumping in a pool, plugging my nose? Like how how bad is that in your estimation? Not good, right?
Yeah, it's not good. I'm not going to sit here and just dump on you, but
no, you can't.
It's not the best.
Please do.
Yeah. Well,
One of these days.
Ryan Murphy, thanks so much, man.
Yeah,
appreciate you letting me put this.
Great.
It's just worked out. I had to put it on with the sweatshirt.
Yeah, no, it's
but that is yours, and it's heavy.
It's a beast. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's
really nice meeting you.
Thanks, Ryan.
Oh, I just got a gold medal in my pocket.
Appreciate you.
That's
Hey,
nice to meet you, Ryan.
We got a ton of thank yous on the way out here, Hoge. If you
We're
want.
live, so you can just pop
Trevor,
up, no problem.
Trevor will definitely stop for the gold medal. Trust me.
he
Chuck it out of
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
See you. Couple super chats, right?
Yeah, we do.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Christian. You're the man. Javen Terry, my guy, our guy. Let me read that one out here. $10 super chat from Javen, who's the man, who says, everyone a part of the CHGO Bears crew did a great job this week. Thank you. You don't have to say that, but thank you. Y'all killed it. Would it be too much to ask to turn the camera around so we can see what you all see? I suffer from severe FOMO, LOL. So we can't do that, but what I was thinking, to Javen, to hook you up, is that maybe I would do a walk around and put it on the old Twitter sphere after this is over.
Sphere, put it in Discord.
Put it in Discord.
Put it everywhere.
Well,
Put it everywhere.
also
So that's what we'll do on the way out.
Take a photo.
Yeah.
And then
you can do that too.
And then
Steven.
I'll tweet it.
I mean, but when he talks about, Javen says, you all killed it. I mean, one person did try to kill.
That's true.
That's true.
That is the serial killer of our team, and that, of course, is Stephen Nicholas. And I've been saying this. All right, listen. Okay,
well, first of all,
serial killer immediately gets defensive. I've been saying this for 2 years, that he's a serial killer. And last night, we get home at a decent hour, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
At 11 o'clock, and we make a pizza.
The controls are unmanned
because we hadn't eaten enough at dinner. So of course we had to make a pizza. And Steven pulled a Braggs. He tries to turn off the oven with the knobs on the front.
It was the stove. I went for the oven. I accidentally flipped the stove switch.
And so, but really what happened?
You didn't accidentally do it. You thought that's how you turned off the oven.
No, he pretended like he didn't know because he was doing his serial killer thing where now we can't figure out if the knob is actually off. And so we're all working together to make sure it is because we don't want gas going out.
Yes.
And now, all right, we're good. It's off. We go to bed. This morning, I wake up, come upstairs, and the entire upstairs smells like gas. And I'm like, he tried to kill us. That's what that was.
You're skipping important details. And sorry to bust toss you, Hoge. You pulled the entire button off.
To fix it.
And then you put it back on.
Yes.
And we kind of looked at it. And we thought it was fully back on.
Right.
And it turns out it wasn't.
Emma would like to add some details.
Okay, so I woke up at 5:30 this morning, and I was scared to go back to bed because I smelled gas.
Yeah.
And I started running through a bunch of options in my head. I didn't know if I was going to bring it up because I didn't want to freak anyone out. But I said it to Braggs, and then that's when it was proof to me that you are definitely a serial killer.
Absolutely. Don't take his side. That's how you know you're wrong.
I know. I'm sorry, but this one, Steven, the mouse, the mouse, whatever. But I was genuinely thinking of the scenarios of what was going to happen, what I was going to wake up to.
Yeah, I mean, it's you start with the mouse, then you try to kill 4 people.
What's going to happen next year?
Well, I mean,
I'm actually going to kill Braggs.
The bigger issue is that you almost killed us, whether it was intentional or not. And
Carm, you're almost there anyway. How old are you?
Just if that, let me tell you something. No offense to you, but if at 3 a.m. you were upstairs with what I heard coming out of your room, we might have all gone down because it was significant.
It was. I let one out 30 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And this is
It
where
could have been over.
All right.
If he was upstairs,
penalty box here, you're
that
wrong.
would have been the end.
Is there a penalty
The
box
penalty
here?
box is you get kicked out.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you were watching I don't know what show did you put on?
I forget. I just something to go to sleep to. You know?
It was super loud and super irritating, and then there was that going on, and then the explosion occurs. I'm like, this guy is the nightmare of all nightmares. After he, yeah, go ahead.
George Kittle, bear down, dude. Bear down, man. Let's go.
We got an
man.
open seat.
George Kittle just said, "Duh, Bears behind." Wait, you know what? We almost made the whole week without you yelling at somebody.
He almost took a hard left when because he He almost, and then his
right
handlers.
back there. He's almost.
I know. So we might be able to talk to him because he's a Bears fan. He always shows Bears fans.
These guys need to start walking around without everybody bossing them
around. I think that's that's our cue to exit because we can knock out a couple more things. We got to leave here soon to get to the airport.
Okay.
But it has been a phenomenal week.
Yeah, I would thank all the guests, but I can't remember who they all are. There were too many. And the cool thing is we're going to have a lot more content for you next week on our shows because there's so much we did not get to. But thank you to everybody here. Starts with Allie.
Allie.
Who put so much work in the Super Bowl week.
Emma, come over here and sit down.
We are
your first
truly
Super
a
Bowl.
massive team here at ALLCITY. We get help from DMVR throughout the week. RG filming stuff.
Yaya didn't do anything.
Yeah, no, I thought Yaya.
The rivalry between Braggs and Yaya.
I thought Yaya had a great
didn't do
week.
anything. I mean, did everything. That's really what I mean.
Everything.
So.
He's my caregiver.
Yeah.
And
Emma's first Super Bowl. Let's give Emma.
Emma.
Steven's last because
Steven's last. Happy birthday.
Going to jail. He's going to jail.
Happy birthday.
You're going to be in jail. I don't know. It's not. I don't want it to be your last. I'll break you out. I'll bail you out after you kill me. And
just wish Steven's mom a happy birthday. It was Connie's birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Connie. Saw it in the chat today.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Nicholas.
So there's that.
All right.
Just a couple. Rome Odunze, Colston Loveland, DJ Moore all making time for us. Cole Komet. Kyle Long multiple times sitting down there was awesome.
Swift.
Big Cat today giving us his time, most sought after guy here. So there was it's a ton of people gave us time this week.
We got a ton more interviews to bring you next week too.
Yes, including that AQ Shipley interview I've been talking about for 3 days.
Yeah.
I heard it's great. I hear it's really,
we're bringing
really
it
good.
to the show Monday,
Albert
maybe.
Breer, we got a ton.
Albert, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Happy birthday to Derek.
Derek Jewett. Happy birthday.
And he did have a super because, and it was his, he said, just reached Dirty 30, love you guys. And this was his free membership super chat. If you're a YouTube member, you get one of those every single month. So thank you very much. All right. I'm going to go sleep on the plane.
Yep. Shout out to all the PR people, too, that helped us out this week. From Christian and all around, full circle. We had a lot of help getting people booked. Bounty, we love you. Thank you so much.
Charmin. Yep.
Love Charmin. Love Bounty.
Really appreciate all the support.
And our presenting sponsors, of course.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Always.
Old National Bank, Bet365. They've been awesome all season. Are they going to get wings today? And Toyota.
We love Toyota.
Toyota was amazing.
Let's go places.
So
we are going places.
I'm going to the airport.
Going places. We are going to Chicago.
You can end the show.
It's 35 degrees in Chicago. I'm so excited.
Carm never lets us end the show.
No. Anybody else you want to thank?
Yeah, well, just because everybody's been wanting it.
Here we go.
No.
We're going home, going home. Tell the world we're going home. Let the rain wash away. Okay, now you can end the show. Go ahead.
We all silly like the mayor.